we are going to be straightening my hair because I still haven't straightened it from last night. So we're going to be doing that. But first we're going to do some makeup. Comb out this hair. My hair is just still blow dried from last night. I used my new blow drying method that I've been using last night. Nothing crazy, nothing new. Just what I've been using, all my favorite products. After I get it combed out, then I'm going to start the makeup. We're going to be doing some glamming today, girls. I feel like it's super late, but like it's not late. You know what I mean? Like the winter, getting dark early stuff has me messed up. Ew, my part is not straight, girl. Can we not? Oh, I don't have an earrings. Oh well. You won't be able to see them anyways when I get done. It's not bad. I don't need wings to help me fly. I'm gonna get into the chat so I can see what you girls are saying. Oh no, be quiet. Oh! My little iPad stand is trying me, girl. No more creeps 2026. Hey Ezra, good to see you, bestie. Okay, I'm gonna start off with putting some Cetaphil on my face. Let's just set like the skin up for success. Get like a super nice moisturized base. I'm so excited for today's makeup look. Do you girls see it? Hi Lucy, thank you. I hope that you subscribe and please join my group chat. I have a group chat that is on my channel. I know Ezra's typed in it, Ivy's typed in it, but no one else has typed in it. Like, come on, girls, like, get with it. It is on my main YouTube page. It is a girls mega thread, so make sure you girlies join. I want it to kind of like be like a Discord, you know what I mean? Like where everybody's like talking. I still haven't done my nail. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do the nail with you girls on live, but like I always get too tired. Let me scroll. Let's just move along. I don't know Cat's Eye. Don't worry, Diva, I will. Thank you. Do I know Cat's Eye? I don't. I'm gonna put a little swipe of lip gloss on. Oh no. I had this problem earlier. I was trying to go somewhere and I like put on perfume and lotion and then I couldn't open my lip gloss. Because my hands were too oily, girl. Is that melting that? Let me see. I have a candle going over here and it's like making me nervous. Can you girls see it? I set up my bed like all cute for you girls and like you can't even see it. And this thing like keeps like, I don't know. Maybe I should put this like over here because you girls can't even see it anyways. And this, I wanted it to be like, you see? There we go. But I feel like it like loses its like connection, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I need to put my bed skirt on, so ignore the underneath of my bed. I hate like seeing the underneath of a bed. Like I like bed frames that go all the way to the floor, or you have to have a bed skirt. I don't know. I just like box springs, like seeing the underbed is just, it's ugly to me. Thank you. That's so funny. I was literally having a bad day yesterday and that song started playing when I was in the bath and I was like, instant mood lifter, instant vibe enhancer. By the way, this is Maybelline number 100 and this is what I use for my primer. And you just want to tap this into place with your hands. I see a lot of people like smearing their primer around. That just doesn't work for me, girl. What works for me is like tapping it in. And it really can, that way you're ensuring the product can really do its job. Like it can really like fill in any little bit of texture on your face, like any little lines. It can work to its full potential when you use the product correctly. So we're all about that over here. Am I live tomorrow? Yeah. Can I slay all day? Period. Yes, I'm live tomorrow. My family likes it so hot in the house, girl, and I can't stand it. It makes it so sick. It makes me so sick. I need to like move, like move cities, because it's just, it's too much. It's so hot. What concealer do I recommend? I've been loving this one. This is the Maybelline Eraser Concealer, and this is the pink one. And I'm gonna, when I put this on, like you girls will see how amazing it is. I love that stuff. Okay, this is Maybelline Skin Tint in the shade 220. One of you girls asked me about this brush, like in my comments of like a long form, and I need to create an Amazon link for you. When y'all use my Amazon links, it really does help me. So if you girls want to support my channel, please shop using my Amazon links. This on and then I blend it down my neck. You always want to match your foundation to the color of your chest because your neck is always going to be lighter than the shade of your chest. So if you make your face match your neck, your face is always going to be too light. You know what I mean? And you're going to look like a ghost, and that's never a good look. Do you know? No, I don't ever let the sun touch my face. No. You see how smooth my skin is? That's why. Go on YouTube and look up skin cancer surgery, and then you'll understand why. Okay? Okay, you learn something new every day, don't you? Do you know how to expel, I never heard that before. Hi, girls. How are you, girls? Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend this in. And this just, like, is a pawpaw. It is very dirty. Sorry. But it just helps, like, blend in the product. I've seen people get skin cancer surgeries, though, and they literally have a scar and, like, stitches from here to here. Like, I ain't trying to look like that. I ain't trying to look like that. Like, people look like that. I can't stop you from treating your body like that, but I ain't gonna treat my body like that. I don't think so. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. That's gonna be me. I will be accused of looking like a vampire before I'm gonna let myself turn into a prune girl. Mm-hmm. No prunes over here, girl. And then this is my e.l.f. What is this stuff called? Halo Glow. Is that my family cooking something annoying, or is it my candle? I'm burning a new candle today. Because I'm not done with my makeup yet. I'm not done with my makeup. You think this is not my makeup done? You think this is makeup done? I don't know. We have people of all varying levels of makeup knowledge on here, so one can never assume. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, girl. I have a good voice. Thank you. What blush do I use? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, girl. So I'm just gonna take this flat brush, and then like tap this in. And I do wait till the very end of my makeup routine to do my forehead, because when I do I'm very expressive with my eyebrows when I'm talking. And when I'm doing my eye makeup, I lift my brows like this, and you see it wrinkles my forehead. And then it ends up creasing my makeup on my forehead. So I wait till the very, very, very end to do my forehead makeup. And y'all know that I do not naturally tan my skin ever. Not on vacation, not in the summer, not in the spring. Never, girl. Never, ever, ever. You will never catch me in a tanning bed. You will never catch me laying out in the sun. Never, ever, ever, ever. Mm-mm. I will only tan from a bottle. Like, I will only do a fake tan. I literally have a tutorial on it on my channel. If you girls want to get into fake tanning is like the ultimate glow up. Like, if y'all watch the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders Netflix documentaries, they literally talk about it. Like, a fake tan, they do spray tans, and which is like a form of fake tan. And they're like, the spray tan, it just like takes everything to the next level. And like, I agree. I agree, girl. Wholeheartedly. So, and if you're familiar with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, like, those girls look amazing. Like, the DCC makeover is like legendary. Like, goes down in history. You know what I mean, girl? So, and they even be saying fake tan. So, you don't take my word for it. Take their word for it. Okay. I don't know why I did that. That's not what I'm even using next. You love the DCC? Me too. What setting spray? We're getting to that right now, girl. We getting there right now. It's the midnight sun, laying on your chest, hold me like a mouse in the sun. Oh, girl. We ain't gotta tell no one. Never ending midnight sun. When you got that in my head. Never ending midnight sun. Okay. So, I'm going to take one of these little thingies, this little like triangle sponge, and then I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender. And this just helps the concealer look more smooth. I'm going to take some of this CoverGirl Clean Matte, and we're going to set the under eyes. So make sure anytime you set anything that you always smooth it out before it's set. Thank y'all for the likes. Make sure y'all get my likes up, please, and thank you. Okay. And then I'm just going to blend out the chin and the upper lip. It's really super important that you always put something lighter on your upper lip, just because as your makeup wears throughout the day, or even at the very end of you putting your makeup on, if the upper lip is the same color as the face, I don't know what it is, but like it just makes it look darker. Like it makes you look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. And that's like something that's really going to take your makeup to the next level. Like having this part of the face, it doesn't have to be super light, but just a little bit lighter than the rest. So this is a setting spray that I use, the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It is the best. Not too matte, not too shiny, just right. And then I go ahead and mist that on. Thank you for the emojis. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my links in the chat for you girls. I always do that. I don't know why I forgot. I do like Snapchat all day, every day. I Snapchat my entire day. So make sure you girls follow me on Snapchat. And if you don't have any of these other social medias, that's fine. Like YouTube is my main platform. But just in case you do and you want to connect with me other places, please do. Also, what was I doing? Oh. Live on YouTube. I'm going to tell my Snapchat besties. So I have a private story that's only for my Snapchat girlies. Live on YouTube now. Yeah. Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? What the heck? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do one more thing. Is that the air? Oh, girl. I cannot stand the heat. I cannot stand it. Heat should not go. Honestly, I could have it down at 62 in the house. I can't. Me and heat, we don't get along, girl. We do not. Why am I back on Snap? I don't want to be on Snap. My inspo is coming from TikTok today. I was scrolling along on TikTok and I saw this like really cool makeup, and it's very like winter vibes. It's kind of like going along with like what we've been doing here on this channel. So I'm just gonna be recreating it. I think what I'm feeling is my fan. I have my fan on. My ceiling fan is always on, girl. that gonna mess up my sound though? Okay, found it. This is almost like winter. It's almost like winter Cleopatra girl. So is my face dry? Okay, so this is the method to like get your face to like look exactly the way that it looks when you put it on, girl. Like this is the way. So remember how I did my primer, and then I did my foundation and concealer, and I did my spray. Now I'm gonna go with my setting powder. This is a translucent loose powder. This is by Wet n Wild. It's super affordable. Translucent means clear, and it just sets it into place just right every single time. And girl, this is gonna last you all day. I have like a million of these, honestly, because I'm so scared of ever running out of it. Because this stuff like locks in my makeup. Like it just locks it in like nothing else. Do 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 do. Okay. My head hurts. My head hurts. Hold on. I've been having issues with my sinuses, y'all, so I've been just taking some Sudafed. This is not medical advice, by the way. It's just what I do. And I live in a very small town, so, like, it's hard to, like, go to the doctor. Like, going to the doctor is, like, add 10 extra layers of difficulty, 10 extra barriers. It's very difficult around here to, like, get the medical care you need. Especially like this time of year, like everything is like still shut down. Like Christmas is over, New Year's is over. Like let's get into it. Let's get with it. But the small towns, I don't think so. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you girls. So I just showed you how to set your face and like make it last all day. Like you will literally slay all year long and every single season if you use my base routine, girl. But now we're gonna go into eyes and like the same thing with the face. I'm gonna tell you this with the eyes, and I'm first gonna get my foot rest. Because I want to make sure I'm comfortable. Because I'm going to be teaching y'all some tricks today. Okay. So, Lock It Down by e.l.f. This is an eyeshadow base. And this, I'm going to show you the very minimum of what you can do for every day. But if you say, like, you want to do a more glam look, you can also use this as the basis for your more glam look. It will work either way. Like whatever look you want to do, this will keep your eyeshadow from creasing. It will keep it in place. It will look exactly the way that it looked when you first put it on, girl. And if you're a little overwhelmed, here's the rule of thumb with makeup. Anytime that you have something sticky, you need to put some kind of powder on top of it. So like primer is sticky, foundation is sticky. And then you spray it, and then you set it with powder again. And then this, it's eyeshadow primer, so it's sticky. And then you set it with what? Shadow. See what I mean? I feel like that makes it like a little easier to remember. So this is a pressed powder foundation. This is Classic Ivory by CoverGirl. And then I'm just gonna go in here with like a fluffy dome brush, and then just set my primer. set my primer into place. And you can honestly leave it like this. You could leave it on this. You could throw on mascara. You could throw on a lash. You could throw on a wing liner. You could do whatever. Or you could just wear this on its own. This is a really easy way to wear your eyes for every day. It just looks clean. It just looks brightened. You just look awake. Literally just throw a mascara on. You're done. That's your face. Then of course do your forehead. But we're going to do a little bit more. So this also works as a basis for when you do like a more glam look. And that's what we're going to be doing today, girl. We're doing some glam. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, let me get into my chat. This is always what's a little like stressful about doing looks that I'm like getting from other apps is like I'm having to switch back and forth on my iPad. Show, what is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a light tone brown, like this one right here, and we're just gonna start carving at the crease. I feel like I do this a lot, and that's just because it lays the foundation for the rest of the look. Like it gives it like a, we're starting to put some shape into the eye. And again, do you see how nicely that blends? It's because we already have the powder foundation down as a base. And any eyeshadow we put over this, it's just gonna blend like a dream, girl. And that's what we want. And again, you could leave it like this. Like this is an eyeshadow look that y'all could wear every day. Super easy. Or you could, again, like I said before, you can use this as a base for a more glam look. Thank you. Okay. Let me show you girls this is my inspo pic. So you have like the big like splash of blue like in the corner of the eye and under the eyebrow. I just thought it was very cool and like very like wintry. So we're gonna be, I'm just seeing if I can get a closer picture of it. This is a very interesting look on the inner corner. So we're gonna see if I can replicate that. Okay. So we're gonna start building up the shades in the crease. So I think I'm going to go in with this red brush right here. And we're going to start going in with this brush. I mean this color. And then eventually we'll work our way into this one and then this one. Because we're going to deepen up the crease first. And this is like a very simple like look that you could even do for like every day. Because a warm tone crease, that look will take you anywhere, girl. Will take you anywhere. And with eyeshadows, the general rule of thumb is like you start out light and then you gradually will build it darker and darker and darker, and that's how you build that dimension and you give the eye shape. Okay, and then I think I'm going to go in with this brush, and we're going to take the more reddish brown. We're going to take this one. Girls can't even see that. This one. No, I kind of feel like I need a more, like, it's like a purple brush that's like kind of like a dome, like not a dome, but like almost a concealer brush. Like, yeah, this with that little point on it. And we're gonna take the reddish shade and we're gonna put that in there. I don't know, maybe I won't need the dark brown. No, I think I'll use the dark brown for sure. And see how I was able to blend that with barely any effort again. When you set up the eye correctly with your base work, you really don't have to work that hard to blend it, you know? Okay, now I'm going to take this really small brush and then we're going to go in with this dark brown, this color right here. Was that too much? I don't know, we'll find out. We will find out. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in with the dome brush and then the reddish brown color that we used last, and then just tap that like over that. This is getting a little bit too intense for my liking. Oh well, go big or go home, right? Start blending this out. Am I doing this technique of applying like the darker color with a smaller brush and then using the bigger brush with a lighter color over it to blend it out? You keep it more controlled. You see what I mean? Like, I want it soft and smoky to have a blend, but I'm keeping it confined to that area, and that's what we want. Because if you go in with a big brush with a dark color like that, it's gonna go everywhere, you know? And we don't really want that. And I feel like laying the foundation of these warmer colors is really gonna help, it's really gonna help the, like the pop of the blue when we add in the blue. I don't know what's with me in blues lately. I've just been really into like the cool colors. Okay. So we got a really nice blend for barely any effort, girl, and that's exactly what we want. I'm going to go in with that second color, though, again, which is this one, and then just blend the outer edges just to ensure we have the smoothest blend possible. Just with a very light hand, like just go in one dot with the color, and then just blend very lightly on the edges. Hi Grace. Why is it showing me like what I was doing like 30 minutes ago? Hi Ezra. Oh my gosh, it's late where you live. Okay. I'm glad you liked it. Good to see you, bestie. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with the a white base, and this is gonna give us the nice base for the blue to stick to, and it's really gonna help it pop. Where is my concealer brush? Okay, concealer brush, and then the white. Ooh, and it looks like she has her brows cut a little bit. I haven't cut my brow in I don't know how long. You know what? We might pause and do the brows really quick because I have to cut it, and I don't want to apply the brow after that because it's gonna like mess up the clean lines. You know what I mean? So let's just get the brow on now. No, where's my micro pencil? No. There it is. This is Wet n Wild in the shade Taupe. This is the best eyebrow pencil. It has like a very neutral / almost like a green tone, and it's not too red. Those of you who are blonde and have tried to find eyebrow pencils know my pain. Because a lot of eyebrow pencils that are labeled blonde are actually like a light red, and this one is not too warm. It's very like neutral, like cool tone, you know? And I'm just going ahead and like filling in the brow. I don't like to fill in my eyebrows like crazy because I just think that looks bad, so I just do like short hair strokes in my brows. Just like that, and that's it. That's all you need. And then just blend it with the spoolie. And then later on we'll do gel. I don't want to do gel with this stuff because I'm still going to do a lot of shadow work, and I don't want like, what if the shadow like flies up and like hits my brow, you know what I mean? And then they look like crusty. We don't want that. So anyways, girl, I'm going to take this white. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. Take this white. And I'm going to be kind of like minimal with it. Should you go all the way down? And then kind of like taper it downwards. That's as far as we want to go. And then kind of soften it. We don't want this looking too crazy. We just want to give the blue a nice base to stick to. And then, okay, now for the blue. Where's that brush? I just had it a second ago. Okay, I'll take this brush. It's like a nice soft brush. It's still purple for one of my purple looks, but it's fine. I'm gonna take a bunch of white. My mom's like literally laughing herself silly in the other room. It's not even funny. And then a dot of blue. And then we're just gonna, okay, it's a little bit too blue, but it's okay, we'll add more white. And then just put that over that. I know this might look a little weird right now, but it's gonna be fine. I promise, it's gonna be fine. I've been doing a lot of like crazy makeup looks lately, and then just blend it. Maybe I shouldn't have put, wow. Maybe, you know what, like maybe I shouldn't have put the white base down, but you know what, I did it and it's done, and that's that. Put some more. You know, I think the white might actually be the problem, so I'm just gonna stop. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. I know this looks crazy, but here's my plan. I can always go in with more brown, and that's gonna help like smooth this out, you know? So, we do the same thing the other side. Shape the brow with the white, and try to be, not forgiving, but a little like sparse on the product. You don't want to like glop it on there, because even with me putting it on so careful, it looked crazy, you know what I mean? Because that white shadow that I use is very pigmented, and then with a white base and then a white shadow, like it's gonna look intense, you know what I mean? Same thing with the white. Set that into place, and then we're gonna add in the blue. It's like really blue. Clown. Clown girl makeup. Surprise, Halloween is back. Y'all know that Halloween is my favorite. Okay. Now we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go back in with the browns now. So let's go back in with this color right here. And then like blend it. Oh no. Take the lighter color. I feel like that kind of helps. Now I'm going to go back in with the brush that we did the blue with, and we're going to put it in the white, and then we're going to go back and blend this a little bit more. The key is that you have to make it pop, but you also have to make it blend, you know? We look alike. Wait, let's see. Let me see your page. It's fun to see me. Oh my gosh, we do. Hold on, why is my Siri going off? She like goes off like randomly. That's a picture of me. That is a picture of me. Like, where did you even get that picture of me? That's like some kind of weird like AI picture of me. Look at that. Don't make me call my lawyer. Don't make me call my lawyer now. Where did y'all even get that picture of me? It's very flattering that y'all want to use my picture, though. Thank you. That's very sweet. Okay. And for a Christian podcast, that's very cool. Okay. This look is low-key scaring me. It's high-key scaring me. Like, I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to make it look good. But it's happened before, and I've always pulled through. So, you know what? We're going to keep on pushing, girl. Okay. Okay, so this has a very like gold lid, and because we already powdered everything, we're gonna need to put down more of this white to give it a little bit of a base so it'll stick, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go in with this color, the one that I have literally used 2 pieces. With a flat brush like this, and then just maybe I shouldn't have used that white base, as that kind of looks scary. And then like blend it, take it, and like blend it up through here. This is like the Ashley does scary makeup looks era. I don't know. Maybe this whole thing will like, because this thing has like crazy eyeliner on it. And maybe when I do the eyeliner, like it'll all, you know what I mean? It'll all kind of like pull together or something. But right now it's like, I don't know. Like this could go many different ways. You know what I mean, girl? This could go many different ways. And then I'm going to take the gold again. You see how it doesn't really stick because I already have so much shadow down? That's why we're putting the white down, so it has something to stick to. Oh, I'm scared for this next part. I'm so scared. Just think about Zara Larsson. Zara Larsson is a queen and she pulls it off. Because I always like to blame my skin tone that I'm like too light to be able to do crazy makeup. Girl, you got the tan on. You're fine. Okay. So I've got the white on my brush. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. So the white is gonna come in here. And then we're gonna put it, the white is gonna come up like this. It's gonna come up and like into the inner corner. Yep, just like that. And then in here. And again, you want to keep the edges of this very soft. Okay, now we're going to come back in with the white and the blue. Once again. And then blend out the edges. That's kind of pretty. That looks kind of cool. Okay. I'm digging this now. This is definitely like artsy makeup. Let me look at the chat, see what you girls are saying. Okay, I'm caught up in the chat. Okay, and the same thing over here. I'm gonna put that white base down and then have it come up into here. And then we want to keep it soft. Keep it soft. Keep it soft, soft, soft. Where's my little brush that I was doing the blue with? Where did it go? There it is. And then do a white and then a dot of blue like this. And then just press that into place. This one needs more white. It's giving, I don't know if this is giving summer or winter girl. Summer isn't over yet. It's the midnight sun. Do, 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 do. Never-ending midnight sun. It's like I don't answer that question. I don't answer. Postings, my opinion is posting your boyfriend on social media in 2025, I mean 2026, is crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely not. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Honestly, I feel like the internet like makes relationships weird. Honestly, I don't even think that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift follow each other because it gets too weird. Like especially with Instagram. Like Instagram is like the messiest app ever, and like you can like I don't know, it just causes too many fights. And like no. And also, make sure y'all read my rules before you type in my chat. girl. I'm so scared. Here we go. She has some crazy freaking eyeliner in this look, girl. And I wish I had a better black liner, but this is what we have to work with. Okay. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm not going to even mess around with my fake eyelashes or do the glue yet because this eyeliner is going to take me a minute, girl. It's going to take me a minute. Okay, so we know that this eyeliner is definitely black waterline. So let's go ahead and make her black. Do you girls have any New Year's resolutions? No. I got too excited the way I put that on. I didn't mean to make a mess. I wanted it just in the waterline, like not like smudged, and I freaking smudged it. Girl. Okay, this look is low-key really freaking scary, but let's just move through it. Don't crash out, Ashley. Just move through it. That is my phrase. Part of me wants to work on the lower lash line first, but I just feel like that's weird. Like, the look doesn't come together with the lower, it comes together with the upper, you know what I mean? So I'm going to work on the upper first. So we're just going to line it, like, all the way through, and then we're going to do a wing. But this look comes down to a point, like, in the tear duct area, you know? So we are going to be doing that. This is my Revlon eyeliner. I hate this stuff because I don't like the applicator, but it's what I have. I do like the formula, though. The formula is really good. When I apply my eyeliner, I don't ever apply it all in one swoop. I apply it as if I'm making little dashes and it connects into one line, and that is how I get my eyeliner the straightest possible. See, just like one little piece at a time, just connect the little lines. Summer is another. Also, if any of you are on Facebook, please follow my Facebook. I have two Facebook accounts. There's one listed in the chat. It's called ash.1077. And then I have another one that's called Ash Loves Makeup. So make sure you girls follow me on Facebook. And honestly, if you don't have Facebook but your grandparents do, girl, tell your grandparents. And I'm getting to the point that I'm getting like more comfortable posting. And I'm like posting like random thoughts of mine, you know? Because like you never know who will see it and like who it might help. So if you're curious about that, make sure you follow me on Facebook. And also, if you're new to doing liquid liner, you know what I always say? Like, give yourself time to practice. Like, don't... Like, if you know you're not good at liquid liner, don't try to wear it to an event. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's more likely that it's going to go wrong than go right. You know what I mean, girl? I know I look like a raccoon right now, but hear me out. Hear me out, girl. I'm not done yet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wing this out. You always want to draw a wing as if it's coming from your lower lash line. Don't ever put it up here, because see how my eye crease is right there? It would mess up the whole wing. Just like that. And like draw it as if it, like if this line were to continue and my eyebrow line were to continue, it would make a perfect X. Like that's also good for like shaping your liner. I feel like this is a fairly thick wing, so. Oh, this is scary. Because I don't really ever wear winged eyeliner like this anymore. But girl, let me tell you, there was a time. There was a time. Wow. I do like a wing though, because look, it like lifts the eye, like gives me an instant lift. Summer isn't over yet. It's not about worrying about my appearance. It's about self-expression, but thank you for your concern. I've told you girls over and over again that like makeup for me is a form of self-expression. Like I am a painter. Like I've been painting since before I could walk, girl. And this is just another canvas for me. It's another challenge for me. Like painting is like you paint on a flat surface, but like the face is three-dimensional, you know what I mean? You deal with like creases and crevices and different textures and stuff like that, and it's just really cool to like paint on a living being, you know what I mean? Because like your art comes to life, you know what I mean? And it can be used for self-expression that you're wearing on your face. Like how cool is that? But like just like I don't need to carry my paintings with me everywhere I go, I don't need to have makeup to be myself. Like it's just fun. That's all it is. It's art. And I find it so funny that in 2025 people don't get that, and people still like make comments like, oh, you're worried about your appearance. Like it's actually the opposite. Like I'm so not insecure that I'm not afraid to be me. Like this is how the good Lord made me. He made me artistic, he made me creative, and this is me exploring that. You know what I mean? For me to run away from that, that would be me being a coward, me being a fool. And in 2025, we're not doing 2026, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to continue with the eyeliner, girl. So we just drew the wing. I feel like I did a better job of explaining how I did this wing to you than I did this one, but if you want to hear the explanation, just like scroll it back a little bit. It's like so dark and so long. I'm not used to seeing myself with wings like this anymore. My goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with the white, and we're gonna put it. You're gonna see why in like just a second. We're gonna put some more white right here. I've really been loving this technique over the last couple months of like having, I mean, maybe over more so the last couple weeks, is like having a light color like in your inner corner / underneath your lash line just a little bit. And then a black waterline. It like gives it like a very wintry ice princess kind of look, you know? Then take a little bit of the blue because it needs to be blue because we're doing today. It's a blue look. I'm gonna wipe it kind of off on my hand so it doesn't turn super blue. And you'll see like why I specifically painted this right here in a second. makes sense. It's gonna create like a really cool contrasting look. You're learning some good tips. Good attitude, and makeup is self-expression. Period. Yes. The girls who get it, get it. And the girls who don't. If you don't get it, then you're not that girl. Oop. You love makeup tutorials? Hi, Julie. Thank you. Okay, so she has... It's like a very like reddish brown look. So I'm gonna take an angled brush and we're gonna go in with this color, the reddish brown, and then the angled brush. And we're gonna take this under the lash line. And then as we come inwards, this is like when it gets a little bit challenging, but once I get the shape down, it'll be easy. The line is gonna come like right under here. How did she get that line so sharp? Like that, see? And if you couldn't tell, this is not everyday makeup. This is like the makeup for like baddies only. Like my artistic, creative, uninhibited baddies only. See, it almost looks like a bird. I feel like my cat. This is how my cat's eyes look. Like looking at me at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I think hers are a little bit shorter than mine though. Like they don't have, I don't know. Maybe my angling is off here. Let's blend it out a little bit. Hers come like, they come into like here, and then they come out. They're very small. Yeah, more like that. There we go. Come into here, and then they come out like this. And then I'm going to take like a fluffier brush and we're going to blend this out. And then we're going to go with a darker color. I've really been liking doing like this like gradient underneath my lash line lately. Like a lot of the Tate McRae looks, like that's how they make Tate like look like Tate, is they use this like very gradient lower lash line. And like I posted on TikTok, I was like, I fear that y'all like moved on from Tate's makeup too fast. And like I know Zara Larson makeup went super viral, and rightfully so. Her makeup artist is so talented, but like I will forever stand by the fact that like Tate's makeup is artistically, like it artistically pushes boundaries, and it's just different, like different than what you would expect if you really look at it close. And like this is an example of how she does that like really pretty like gradient under eye, where like it goes from like you do this smoky effect with a lighter color, and then you take your darker color and you put it closer to the lashes, and that's how you get that look. And this look uses that same technique. So I'm going to take this darker one and then the same angled brush, and then we're just going to press that in like really close to the lashes. And then this. And that's going to give this like that same like gradient look because we already have the lighter color down first. And I don't think I'm going to blend this because I don't want it to get too dark and messy. Now I'm going to take some black. I'm actually really bad at this, so bear with me. I'm going to take some black, and then I'm going to extend the inner corner. No, do it this way. Do it this way. I don't even know like what the proper way to do this is because I barely ever do it. This is just black eyeshadow. See that? I'm feeling like something out of Aladdin right now. Get some more. Wow. I feel like Cleopatra. That's how I freaking feel like right now. I feel like I look like Cleopatra. This is kind of like the line work is like interesting, right? And it like makes my eyes look like not human. I don't know. We're gonna keep going and I'm gonna put on my lashes and hopefully this is gonna like come together. You can't do makeup behind normal stuff. Well, just practice. Practice, girl, practice. That's all. That's literally all it is. It's just practice. I think I might use my Royal Silk lashes today because I haven't worn them in a minute. Or are these my Royal Silk or are these my taffeta? I don't remember. I don't remember. No, I think those are taffeta. I'm going to use taffeta lashes by Kiss. And that should like pull this whole thing together. I feel, I don't know how I feel, honestly. I feel like I look like I'm like auditioning for the Cleopatra musical. Can I just not enough? Let's just say it is what it is and was what it was. No, this is the other lash to that. The thing is that you always play it safe, like you're never gonna learn. You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna learn any new techniques. You're never gonna grow as an artist. Like you're never gonna get better at makeup if you never get out of your comfort zone, you know? It's like it's important to try different things. And like I always say, like practice when you're not under pressure. You know? Like I used to practice every day when I came home from school when I was in high school. I used to just come home and then I would just, and like sometimes I would just do it messy. Like I would not even do anything crazy. Like I would just do it messy and not care because I was just gonna wipe it off anyways, you know what I mean? But that's how like you discover like really cool techniques for stuff, you know? Can I just not enough? Let's just say it is what it. And then I just went ahead in with some black eyeshadow and I dotted it along this lash band just because these lashes were looking a little crusty and it doesn't really work if you're going to wear a light color like brown eyeliner, but if you just have black on, it works because the liner is black and then it also makes the lash line of these black and then it will blend in with the liner. Can I just not know? You have great technique, looks awesome. I need to work on not stretching out my upper eyelid and clothing with my fingers. I've done that before. But you know what saves me from doing it is the fact that I'm on camera and I have to hold my mirror because I can't see what I'm doing without this. And so yeah, I've like learned not to do that. Also, for my inner eye area today, I used a powder. I either use a powder and angled brush, or even if I wear like soft kohl eyeliner, which I do a lot, I always go in with a liquid liner in here, like this brown one that's super super small, just 'cause it's so hard to get in this area without like doing like this. Let these lashes dry. The blue eyeshadow situation is coming together. Thanks. Yeah, I was a little scared. Honestly, like some of these looks that I do, I get really scared on live, and I'm like, it used to like make me really nervous when I was first starting on live like a year ago, but now it's a lot better. Can I just know? Let's just say it is what is her lip? What's going on in her lips? Okay. It's a very like it's almost kind of similar to the Tate McRae look that I did last. It's like a very like gradient honey type of lip. So let's just say it is what it was us. Kisses to my exes who don't give a about me. Kisses to my exes who don't think I can live without me. Kisses to my exes. I'm sorry. It's cold in here, girl. Oh, I made it cold. Watch, in like 5 seconds, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm too hot, and then turn the freaking fan back on, girl. Where's my... I'm always losing my lip liner. I feel like I lose it every day. Do I have... I bet you I have one in my purse. I bet you I have several in my purse. Nope. None in the purse. What is that? Is that a ring? No, it's a key. Nope, it's hot in here now. I can't stand it. What is... Oh my gosh, girl. It got like humid in my house today because like y'all know that my house like really traps humidity like it's nobody's business. And... Oh, there. It's my lip liner. It is like literally no one's business. Humid in here. Wipe off my lip gloss that I had on. The foundation. Okay, these are dry now, so we're gonna pause the lip production and let's put them on. Let's just see. I don't even know, like, I wonder if I'm gonna even be able to make short form videos in this today, because it's kind of crazy. Where is my brain today? I need my mascara. This is I'll Flash It Loud. It's just a standard cheap mascara to be able to put on. Oh, this is like, see, I hate doing my inner corners because it always gets messy like that. Can't I just enough? So just the outer corner, and then now just the inner corner, and stick it on there. Happens every time. I don't mean to be cold, but you know how I get. Why is taking Can I just know? See, the lashes like really pull it together. And this is the Kiss Lash Glue, by the way, and I just put it on the very edge of the lashes. Can I just not know? Just say it is what it is. It's what it was. And then more e.l.f. Lash It Loud. Can I just not know? Let's just say it is what it is and it was what it was. We wear this look for sure. Thank you. Hi, Kelly. Okay, let's work on the lips while these dry a little bit. This is Totally Toffee by Maybelline, my favorite lip liner ever. So now we're going to draw an X. And then stay inside the lines. You almost want to like underline the lips on the sides and then overline them on the tips. Okay, these are dry, so we're gonna go in with my pliers. Girl, this makeup looks crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wanted to try it, and now that I tried it, I don't like it. I don't like it. Stick it on there. Oh! Just the outer corner. Now just the inner corner. Oh! What is with my eyelashes? They're like not sticking up the way I want them to. I always want to make sure put it in the very center. Blend it out. No, not the graininess. I think it's my family's. Keep your lip liners in a specific place all the time. Yeah, I do that, but like I'm always like moving them in and out of my purse. And you see how that concealer like provided a base, and then it kind of gave me that like gradient look. That's what we want. I don't like this look. I don't like it. I think it's the inner eyeliner that I don't like. Like it's like, it just looks like funny on my face shape, and I feel like I look like a bird. I don't know. Can I just not enough? Let's just say it is what it is and what it was. Okay, so this look we're definitely gonna do sunburn blush, and let's do the forehead first. Let's get this over with. Can I just not enough? Let's just say it is what it is and was what it was. And this is the Maybelline Skin Tint in the shade 220. Where's my brush? There it is. Let me not get this in my eyebrows. Oh my gosh. That's like the one thing that I do. Like, I do a lot of things that really irritate me, honestly, but that's like just one. I have never wanted to wipe my makeup off so bad and like start over. Because like I love doing makeup looks that I feel proud of. But I don't know. Today was like an experimental day. It's fine though. It's fine. But then also I feel like if my makeup is too boring, like am I even a makeup channel? You know what I mean? Like if I'm doing the same thing all the time, like that's not teaching me or y'all like anything. You know what I mean? Just like the same crap all the time, like very bland, and like I don't want that. So I guess this is better than bland. Is this thing like... It's supposed to be orange, but like it smells like a bonfire. I don't know if it's my family cooking in the other room, because like I catch them all the time. Like I tell them like please turn on the fan, please turn on the fan, because like when you're cooking, because it like takes the cooking smell and like sucks it like somewhere else. You know what I mean? But like if you don't, it like gets stuck like in the house and it like flows into my room and like makes my room smell like whatever food they're cooking. You know? Where did I put my setting spray? It has to be in my drawer, because there it goes, right there, which is covered by my palette. This looks interesting. Like you can really see the shaping of it. Like you can see the crease work and how it goes inwards. I think also my brows need to be lengthened. We can do that in a second though. Okay. I'm gonna do some contouring. Okay, I'm too cold again. You love it? Really? I don't like it today. I don't like it. I feel like it's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it today. I'm glad that you girls like it. I just don't like it. Thank you for saying that. But that's the thing about like creating art, is that like you are only what? Like you're like, I'm not even like 1% of my audience, you know what I mean? Like I have over 3,000 something subscribers, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go and turn on my straightener because we're gonna work on my hair next. Like I am not my primary audience like y'all are, so if y'all are liking the makeup, then I'm doing something right. Okay. Sunburn blush. That's what the model has on in this look, like the makeup artist who created it, so I'm just going to copy here. This is Soft Sable by CoverGirl. It's giving like very summery vibes. And I do love the glow that this blush has in it. I think this is like the cheapest blush that you can buy, and it is so pretty. Let's just say it is what it is. You used to use Soft Sable all the time, period. Oh, then I freaking crease my forehead again. Let's just say it is what it is. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and set the forehead with Wet n Wild Photo Focus. because I sprayed it and now the spray is pretty dry, so now we're going to go in with a loose powder. Can I just not? Let's just say it is what it is. That was what it was. I've been doing a lot of Tate McRae makeup, and then I've also been listening to a lot of Tate McRae music. I'm gonna use that same e.l.f. Camo foundation. This is just like in a shade that's quite a bit darker than me, and I use this as my bronzer. I'm just gonna put this on the forehead. I guess it's kind of coming together now. If I don't look too close. I just think what it is I feel like the eyeliner looks messy. And that's kind of driving me crazy, but I can't really do anything to fix it without like starting over. So if I don't look at it too close, I guess it's okay, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Also, this look has fake freckles, so I'm excited to be doing those. So I'm just going to work on the tails of my brows a little bit. Because I feel like these are pulling my eyes in. And I feel like if I draw out my brow tails a little more, it's going to help balance it and like pull my eyes back apart, if that makes sense. Give it like more like facial balance, you know? It's pretty, it's not gonna get what you plan all the time, period. Exactly. Yeah, the fake lashes are reusable. My trick is that I don't put mascara in my lashes. And then I always, like, when I take them off, before I put them on again, I always pick off the glue, because the glue, like, builds up on the base of the lash, and that's what makes them get yucky. But if you're able to, like, I feel like I could probably wear a lash like probably like 5 to 7 times before I have to, or maybe even longer than that, before I have to like throw it away. But I tend to buy my lashes in multi-packs too, because if you only buy like 2 lashes at a time, like what if, because a lot of times like when I'm putting it on, I'll break it by accident, or I'll pull it out of the package and it breaks, and then what? You know what I mean? You don't have any more lashes. So I like to buy like the big multi-packs of lashes, because you just never know. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm doing my nose contour. Here, I usually don't. I sound a lot like kind of weird. It's like, hello, like you're a beauty girl, but I don't. I really don't. And then I'm just gonna bake this, and then press this into here, bake it into the under eye. And then we are gonna be doing fake freckles. I just love doing a nose contour at the base of my fake freckles. I just feel like it looks, I don't know, it just looks good, and the fake freckles like help blend it. I'm going to go sit on my couch. That's where I'm going. I live in a small town, like very small, and like I feel like it's just not understandable unless you also live in a small town, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I normally use a hair clip for this, but like I don't have a hair clip on me right now, so I'm just gonna use a hair tie. Oh, and wait, no, never mind. I have a hair clip. It's right here. Thanks for the whole tutorial. I'm gonna try to be bolder and try more stuff in 2026. Period. Period. Yes, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's like one of the huge things for myself is like I'm not shrinking myself. Like that's why my nails are black, because it's a reminder. It's a reminder to me to like not shrink myself and like not make myself more digestible for others. Like I am me. Like God created me in His image, and like I choose to see myself through the eyes of God. And like I do not exist to please other people. You know what I mean? And like there were so many times last year where I like tried to be more digestible, or I tried to be less this, or I tried to be less that in order for people to accept me, but like, you know, it didn't work. And when you do that, like when you try to shrink yourself, like it does something to your mind. It's not good. And so, I'm not doing that in 2026. And in fact, like I'm gonna continue to become more me. Like I'm gonna evolve, but like I'm evolving into being more me. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's start straightening. I already have my heat protector in my hair. I use the... Ew, I have a booger. That's gross. What is that? That's dry. Oh, it's dry skin. Well, can't do anything about that. Louder for the folks in the back. Amen. Yes. Yeah, like I can literally tell you from personal experience that that doesn't work. Like, my neighbors were at my house on New Year's Eve, and they were asking me about how my year went and stuff, and I was like, you know, not good. Like, I tried to do this, or I tried to do that, and like, it just didn't work. And they were like, people are intimidated by you, and it's just like, honestly, like, I still don't know what to do with that information. It's like, I don't know, the first place my brain goes is like, how do I not be intimidating? But I've tried to do that. Like I've tried to like not do this and not makeup, or not wear my nails this color, da, 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 and it's always the same thing. They end up sniffing you out, you know what I mean? And so like I just need to like seek to be around like other well-adjusted, like confident people, like, you know? You know? Because like people that are vibrating on a higher level understand and they get it, you know what I mean? And they're not going to be threatened, and they're going to be able to look you in your eye. But when someone's insecure and they're threatened by you, they'll never look you in your eye. They'll see you as like the Statue of Liberty, and they think it's okay to throw rocks at you because they see you like you're indestructible. Like they see you like you're an entity and not a human being. Like they don't know how. If somebody doesn't even know how to treat themselves, how are they going to know how to treat you? You know what I mean? So... And like, if somebody's turned off or thinks I'm too much because I wear a lot of makeup or I have black nails, good. I'm glad that I was wearing that makeup look that day, and I'm glad that I had black nails that day, you know what I mean? Because if you're that superficial, then I don't want you in my life anyways, you know what I mean? That's the other thing that I've learned that I've talked about a lot on here, is that people who claim that they're not superficial are more superficial than the people who you think are superficial, you know what I mean? It's actually the opposite. Like, people who put time and effort into themselves know how to take care of themselves, and then they can give to others because they can first love themselves. You know what I mean? But people who sit around and judge the people who they call superficial, you're actually more focused on looks than the people who you're making fun of. You know what I mean? Like, so who's superficial now? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that aren't what they seem in this world. Me and you should train my stepdaughter. I don't really do that, but good luck with that. No one is for everybody, and the ones you are for is where you belong, period. No, that like sounds like something weird. Get that weirdness out of my chat, or you're gonna get blocked. No, it's not what we do here. we're here for like the girly vibes, you know what I mean? Like we're like, my channel is a giant sleepover where like we're all friends, we're all hanging out, we're all swapping secrets, we're talking about life, we're learning makeup, we're learning beauty tricks, you know what I mean? Like we're not here to do any of that weird stuff. And then I just, and also like I want to center myself spiritually this year, you know? I find the word goal and the word intention like very triggering, because I feel like I set a lot of goals for last year and like I wasn't able to reach them for like reasons outside of my control, and that's not an excuse, that's just being real. And I don't know. I don't like, it feels better to just achieve something, you know what I mean? Just achieve it, but not have like this enormous amount of pressure on yourself to do it, if that makes sense. Because if you put that pressure on and you fail, now your brain is like stuck on it, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just like a me thing. No More Creeps 2025. I hate blocking girls, but if you're a creep, you gotta go. You gotta go. We're here to have the vibes. We're here to talk about makeup. No, my nose is baking. My nose is like setting, and then I'm gonna do fake freckles. I'm just working on my hair right now while it sets. Usually people, period. Yeah. Yeah, projecting. You've never seen someone bake their nose before, Julie? Girl, where you been? Where you been like the past 10 years on the internet, girl? That was like a really big thing like 10 years ago, like the baking technique, and it wasn't just like this, it was like all here, 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 and here, like so upper lip, chin, and then the triangle shape under the eyes. That was like the look and the thing like 10 years ago. That was the thing. I have been doing makeup since I was like 5 years old, so like I've been on the internet doing makeup stuff for a long time. So even in elementary school, like I was surfing the web, like looking at makeup stuff, looking at tutorials. You recall? And I'm really big into like makeup history too. Like I love like learning about makeup from like former eras and like how they did it and stuff. I found like I went through this whole stage when I was in middle school where I was fascinated with Marilyn Monroe, and like I wanted to learn like her makeup techniques, and like, you know, like back then they didn't have like lip injections or anything, but like she enhanced the way her lips looked like just by the sheer volume of stuff she put on her lips. Like she had like, she loved Vaseline, and like I think she did like lip liner and then Vaseline and then lipstick and then another layer of Vaseline, and then she would blot it and powder it and then more Vaseline and more lipstick, and just like by that extra, those extra layering on the lips, it really made a difference. Also another thing that they did with Marilyn is she wore fake eyelashes 100%. But in order to make her fake eyelashes look even longer, they drew a line under her eyes, like right here, like very, very faint, like almost the same color as the color of her face, but just a slight bit darker. And what it did is it gave the illusion that her lashes were so long that they were creating a shadow under the eye. Genius, right? I just find that stuff like so interesting. Jacqueline. We have so many new besties on here tonight. I haven't seen a lot of you girls that are on here. Make sure you girls subscribe. And also make sure you type in my girls group chat. I have a girls group chat on my channel underneath posts, and I would love it if you all would go in there and start introducing yourself and start talking. Just love straight hair lately. Like, it just does it for me, and like I feel so like clean and like so like put together with straight hair, girl. Like, I just love it. And like, I had curly hair when I was little, and it didn't matter like what products I used. Like, if I blew it dry, if I didn't blow it dry, my hair would not stay straight. So I literally gave up straightening my hair for years because it wouldn't stay. So like, why waste my time? I didn't even own a straightener. And then as I got older, my hair went straight. And so then I started straightening it again. I think my hair got straighter, and I think I also got smarter about like how I was layering my products, you know? Like I showed you girls last night, like the lotion that I put in my hair when I blow it dry, like that stuff helps protect it from the heat, but it also just like makes the hair like lay down really nice. And I feel like it like moisturizes it in a way that like, I don't know, like I don't want to say plastic, but like it's like a plastic, because like I've been accused of wearing a wig before, and like this is not a wig, this is my real hair, but I think it's that lotion that like makes the hair like stick, but not in a bad way, you know what I mean? Like it just like smooths it down. Bring back to 2006? What about 2006? That's like way back in the day. I've been doing the same as well. I used to only straighten just to curl it. Oh, that's funny. Don't waste your time fighting for life. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Is that Avril Lavigne? I have a lot of older cousins, so like I know a lot of like old music. Keep holding on. Isn't she have a song like that? Na, 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 na. Yes. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, by the way. I'm really trying to get my Facebook off the ground. Word on the street like is that like Facebook is supposed to get really, really big again in 2026. I know it sounds crazy because like our grandparents literally are on Facebook, you know what I mean? But like I'm on there because like I want to be ahead of the curve. So there's a lot of people that are on there like trying to make it like content wise. So it's pretty cool and like supportive over there. Like you do see a lot of like crazy like AI stuff because it's basically kind of almost like TikTok used to be back in like 2020. Like you just see like random stuff and like random people, because I think like Facebook was really popular like with our parents and our grandparents, and then like it just like gradually became like something that the younger people like never really use. So I'm new on there. I'm learning how to use it and like learning what to post. And the funny thing is I have two Facebooks. I have two Facebook pages. I have Ash Loves Makeup, and then I have ash.1077. And I'm like, I wonder with the Ash Loves Makeup one, if I should almost like turn it into a kind of like Pinterest, like where I'm just like sharing like what I love. Like I followed a lot of like fashion brands. Girl, I'm loving the brand I Am Gia right now, and I'm loving it's called Addicted, but it has an E. It's like EDITKED. edited. I don't know. That brand. They have like a lot. I'm really into polka dots. And they have like a lot of polka dot stuff. And anyways, girl. So I just like started posting some of the stuff that I love on there. And then my other one, Ash.1077, that's where I'm putting all my like short form videos and stuff. Like I'm kind of like treating it like my TikTok, because like that's what my TikTok is called, is Ash.1077. Do I have an Amazon wish list? Yes, I do. It is, my Amazon is, I actually have my own store. I have one better than a wish list. I have my own store. If you go down into my description, you can find my Amazon store there. That's something that I need to like work more on, is my Amazon. I know that like creators can do a lot on Amazon. I just have not even like put in the time to learn it. Because like I've learned Snapchat over the last year. Now I'm doing Facebook within the last like couple weeks or week or so. I don't even know how long it's been. But like more reach for me isn't bad. Like it can only help my platform, you know, so not not worried about it. I just have to like spend some time on a platform and like interact with it, you know what I mean? So that way I can get used to using it. But I know like I think you can like go live on Amazon, and like you can like treat it like an Instagram too, and like put pictures. Like you can do a lot of stuff on there. You know, I just thought of maybe I should start posting more pictures on here, like on my community tab. And like I saw that like did y'all see that earlier? Like there was someone who came in here and they literally had a picture of me on their channel. Like that's super flattering. Like I was a little freaked out at first. I was like, is that me? It is me. But it's very flattering, you know? But maybe I should like post like little like pictures of myself like with like stars on it and say like Ash and stuff. So if people want to use it, they can. You know what I mean? Should we pause and do my nose? Let's pause and do my nose. Okay. Let's do this nose, girl. See? And you wipe it off, it like creates that perfect look. But we're not going to stop there. You were born in 2000? Cool. What do you mean you think? Okay. So I'm going to start by making, I'm going to use, what color do I'm going to use? I think, oh no, I'm going to use my bronzer. I'm my bronzer to do this. Okay, I'm gonna use my bronzer and I'm gonna take this little like pointed brush and then we're just gonna make some little freckles. I've really gotten into fake freckles lately. I did like a fake freckle look like a year ago, and I remember like I felt so pretty in them, and I did a very minimal makeup look in them, and I was like, these make me feel so pretty. Like, where have I been? Like, I know that people have been doing fake freckles for like a minute. But like I just started and I love it. I don't love it for every look. I did some like Christmas like holiday look with them, and my mom was like, that's like for like summertime looks. Like you're supposed to be like glam, and like that looks like, you know what I mean? Like you've been like out sunning yourself or something. So according to my mom, I guess the fake freckles are not for every look. But I really like them. And I'm kind of like making them more concentrated along where my nose contour is, you know? And then like tapering them outwards, like onto my cheek area, you know? And also I'm going to do some that are like right across here. Because it helps like reinforce like the button nose look, you know? I'm not even in trouble, but like I feel like I could get in trouble, you know? My mother is a very scary woman. Yeah, please don't be a creep because then you're gonna have to get blocked. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little like eyebrow pen thing by NYX, and then I'm just gonna like create some smaller freckles. Like, and then also like where there's already a big one, I like to put a little one inside of it because I feel like it looks more like realistic, you know? But I still kind of like stay true to that same shape of like they're more concentrated along the center of the nose, and then they get like less concentrated as we go outwards. I'm gonna bring this one back. That's a natural freckle that I have. I just love how they contour the nose. It looks so good. I'm also gonna take a highlighter. This is my Makeup Revolution highlighter. If you've watched me, you've seen it like a million times. And then I'm gonna take it on this small brush, and then I'm gonna make like an exclamation point down my nose. And I even do this when I don't wear fake freckles just because it just makes the nose look so cute and like helps like emphasize that like button nose look, you know? Yeah, but apparently straight hair came back last year. So she's back. But if you've watched me, like you know that I don't just straighten my hair. I bump the ends at the very end. And it makes it look like more healthy. I just really like that look. Loving the dimension, thank you. Hi girls. Yeah, I don't spend any time outside. Ever. Like I do go outside, but like if I'm gonna go like swimming in the summertime, like I wear a rash guard, like those things that surfers wear, and one that blocks the UVs, because that's how serious I am about like no sun damage. Because like the sun, I always tell you, like will make you look old like literally faster than anything. Like the sun and like cigarettes and vaping and stuff, that stuff will age you so freaking fast. Like it's just like, why do it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to turn into a prune. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to look 50 in their 20s? Not me. Not me, girl. Not I. And the thing is that it helps your skin, like, texture so much. And so that way, when you get your fake tan or you put on your body makeup, like me, your skin literally looks like young and tan at the same time. If you tan in the sun, you will not get that. You will get rough, dry, bumpy, sun damaged skin. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not something that's possible in nature. It's only possible with proper skincare and then fake tan. Drinking and smoking too, period. Period. But like, let me be real with y'all, I used to lay out in the sun. Like, I used to, like, because, like, I got really into fake tanning when I was in middle school, and then I got, like, low-key, like, bullied for, like, being orange and whatever. And then, like, I started laying out in my backyard, which is not good. Because I was just so scarred from, like, the bullying, you know? But, like, that was really dumb. So don't be like me. Don't do that. So I have my first skin, like, I'm gonna, because y'all know that I see a dermatologist for my acne. I do have acne. If I didn't use the medications from the dermatologist, I would still have acne. But, like, I asked him, I was like, can you do a full body skin exam? He was like, sure. So the next dermatologist appointment I'm gonna do a full body skin exam. Just to check, you know what I mean? I feel like it's good. And, like, if there's anything that needs to be cut out, I'm gonna cut it out. You know? Because cancer is not the move. I don't think I have anything because I'm so good about, like, wearing sunscreen, covering up in the sun, all that jazz. But, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything to, like, pop up, you know? I don't want anything to grow if it's there, you know? I'd rather nip it in the bud when it's small. And that's a part of, like, taking care of yourself, you know what I mean? And I think that, like, I believe that, like, most insurances pay for a skin exam, like, once a year, every 6 months. I don't like doing this with dry shampoo in my hair because it always does this to my fingers, but, like, y'all know me, like, I cannot go without dry shampoo in my hair for any length of time because of how oily my scalp is, girl. So much oil. The freckles look dope. Thank you. Do I travel? Yes. Where's my straightener from? Walmart. But I think they also have it on Amazon. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront for you girls. Hold on, I'm gonna go turn my dehumidifier back on because my family turned it off and it needs to be turned on because it's freaking humid in here. I can't. I just cannot do it with that humidity, girl. I can't. This house traps humidity like you don't know what. Like, humidity comes into this house like a moth to a flame, girl. It could be frigid, freezing cold outside. One person takes a freaking shower, 55% humidity. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's the most annoying thing to me, but whatever. It wasn't as bad before I got COVID, as bad as I got it. But now, when it gets too humid, I can't breathe. So it's really important that I keep the humidity down. Also, another thing that I feel like I do is, like, there's things that I know. Like, keeping the humidity down. And, like, I feel like I get very overwhelmed with stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like keeping track of that. I don't, like, and then, like, I, like, won't feel like it. And then I get out of the habit and forget about it. And, like, it's not a part of my routine anymore. And then I get a really bad asthma attack. And then I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't work. I can't go to school. I can't do anything. And then I'm like, well, what the heck was I doing to manage it for? It's like, oh, that's right. I was doing the dehumidifier. And, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all do that to yourself. Like, you, like, gaslight yourself into thinking that something's not important. And then you stop doing the thing that you convinced yourself that it wasn't important. And then your life is falling apart. Me. Black lipstick would look great with your nails. Oh my gosh. I follow this girl on TikTok. We're friends on there, and she's a makeup artist. I think she's in New York City. And like New York City is like arguably the most influential city in the world. So you know that I respect the heck out of her as an artist. And she came on there today with like this really cool like evanescence look, and like she had like the black lipstick, she had her hair like all like clipped up, like a very like spiky like Y2K look, had like fake piercings in her face, and it was so cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, I should do that. But I'm like, who are you kidding, Ashley? Like, you're too blonde for that, you know what I mean? Like, it would just look funny on me. I help one of my I work for my sorority sister's company. Period. Literally. Period. And I don't know that it's so much that, it's just my house. It's just my house. It's like the way the wind moves through here. It's like the way the vents are designed. Like for example, my family will cook in the kitchen. And like, or someone will cook something in the freaking basement, girl. And like the way the vents are connected, the food, like the food smell lands in my closet, like on my clothes. How? I don't know. It's just the way this place is built, girl. I don't know. Like, my town is a very confusing place, and they don't, I don't know. Here, laws are just guidelines. Like, people be doing the most around here. You know what I mean? And, so I wouldn't be surprised if when this place was built, like, some rules were broken. You know what I mean? Because if nobody's checking to make sure the rules are followed, then, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just the way it is here. As you can see, I'm not a fan of small towns. Like, I want to go live in a big, hustling, bustling city. Like, the bigger, the busier, the better. The more traffic, the better. The better. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to live and be around civilization. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to rant too much. I feel like there's a million videos of me ranting about my town and how much I hate it on the internet, so. I don't answer that question, Jacqueline. I'm sorry. YouTube is my primary YouTube is my primary platform, though. I can tell you that. If you're looking for me, come on to YouTube. That's my primary platform. If y'all read my rules in my description, it makes a little more sense. Yeah, I feel like people giving out their location on the internet has just become so normalized. People will say where they work. They'll say where they go to school. They'll say how old they are, what grade they're in, when their birthday is. And it's just like, you are giving the internet so much information about you, you know what I mean? And like, we don't need that to connect with one another. Like, we can say like, I love black nail polish. Like, I love cinnamon rolls. I love Halloween, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to be... Like, it's like we're doing everything but giving out our social security numbers on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally giving that much personal information, and like where someone lives or like when their birthday is doesn't really give you anything to connect with them over. You know what I mean? But like favorite food, like favorite music, like their testimony of their relationship with Jesus, like stuff like that, like is much more connectable information anyways. And the other stuff, it gets abused. You know what I mean? And like there's weird people out there that do bad things, and like, so let's just not put that on the internet about ourselves, you know what I mean? And I talk a lot about that on here. I feel like I don't see other content creators talking about that, but like I genuinely care about my audience and care about my followers, and like there's a lot of girlies who follow me, and like I want to model like how to use the internet safely. And like I would hate to do something and be like, oh, like this is a photo of me in front of my house. Then somebody copy me and then something bad happened to them. You know what I mean? I'd feel awful. So, yeah. I'm going to go sit on my couch. That's where I'm going. What are your plans for this evening? Hi, Hannah. Good to see you. My couch is a poppin' place. Same, lol. Period. You seem like you're my kind of girl, Jackie. We could be soul sisters, me and you. James, what did I say about that? What did we say? Do any of y'all listen to Morgan Wallen? I've been listening to a lot of Morgan Wallen lately, girl. A lot. That humidity today just will not come down, girl. The humidity has been down for like the last like 2 or 3 days, girl. Like we didn't even need the dehumidifier, but then all of a sudden, like last night, it shot up to like, I don't even know what it was, but I was like sticking to my bed and I was like, what's happening right now? It's the middle of winter, but like I said, it's just my house. It's just my house. Like people take showers, people do the laundry, people use the kitchen. Like it just, I don't know, it just holds on to humidity like it's holding on for dear life. It's crazy. James thinks he's in a karaoke bar. Okay. Also, while everyone's on here, I do have new t-shirts. So if you like what I do and you like my little philosophies, I do have new shirts that are out now. They say No More Creeps 2026. If you go to my main channel page, they're in my store on there. If you just click on it, you can order you one. I also have hoodies for the first time ever. I just wanted them to be really bold, and I also wanted them to be unisex, so anyone could wear them, or anyone with any kind of style can wear them. So I'm really proud of how they came out, and I actually got one. I have to go actually to the post office to get it, but I'm so excited, and I hope that we can all be twinsies in 2026, girls. Is there like I feel like there's a wave in the back of my head. It better not be. I like my hair straight. I only like it bumped on the ends. I don't want any like little waves. But I am probably going to get a trim pretty soon. Those of y'all who know, I actually trim my own hair. I like men that follow Jesus. That's what I like. That's the number one thing. If he ain't, I always, if y'all follow me on Snapchat, you've heard me say it over and over again. If he ain't talking Jesus, I don't want to talk. Boy gets a step in. You don't love Jesus? Bye-bye. That is the standard. Bible says you have to be equally yoked, and I 100% agree with that. If he ain't talking Jesus, I don't want to talk. That's something that's really important. Like, never, ever, ever compromise on your faith. Never, ever. I don't know if I've ever told you girls this, but there have been some very bitter, very nasty divorces in my family. Anytime someone has stepped outside their faith and tried to marry somebody from a different faith, it just does not work. It is too... It's literally at the core of your being. And, like, you know, you can disagree on cheese or pepperoni on a pizza. That's fine, but faith, And it's never going to work. It's never going to happen. He ain't talking Jesus. I don't want to talk. Jesus is king. Amen. I agree with that, Jacqueline, but I also think that thinking can be a little dangerous. Like, do I agree with that? I mean, of course I do. That's what the Bible says. But I also feel like as women, we have to be smart and we have to be discerning because there's a lot of twisted men out there, and, like, you don't just blindly trust anybody. You know what I mean? You have to be discerning. You need to make sure you're equally yoked, because if you're led by the three blind mice, you're going to end up on the side of the road in the wilderness, you know what I mean? So you got to be careful who you follow after and make sure that your faith is strong and make sure your discernment is strong to even select that kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I think, like, through that, like, if you can pass all my tests and not give me the freaking ick, which is next to impossible, or for any girl, like, then I want to get to know you. I really want to get to freaking know you, and not just your Starbucks order, not just what your favorite band is. Like, I want to know what's on your heart, you know what I mean? And, like, really have a lot of those deep conversations for a very long period of time, because that's just what it takes, you know what I mean? Like, there's some things that you just can't rush, and, like, that, like, getting to know someone, especially if you're going to want to have them in your life in a romantical capacity, you cannot rush that process. It takes a while, and it takes a lot of really deep conversations, and also just, like, functioning as a unit over a long period of time, you know what I mean? And, like, seeing how they operate in the holidays, you know what I mean? Like, some people, like me, get, like, triggered during the holidays, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be able to handle that and, like, know that about each other. But, like, the only way you're going to know it is if you spend time together. You know what I mean? I feel like people rush into relationships and, like, rush into marriages so fast these days, and it's like, why? For what? You know? I don't know. Like, we're literally living longer than we've ever lived before. Like, why rush? Blonde. My hair's not dyed. It's actually just bleached. Dye and bleach are not the same thing. Bleach is just something that, bleach... Hold on. Can you leave it on, please?
Well, I was going to move it so that it is in a more centralized
Okay.
location. But if you'd rather
No, that's
heat up
fine.
the house,
That's fine.
not really.
Thank you. She's just moving the dehumidifier. She's not turning it off. Thank God. My roots are like wavy. I really like doing this better when I don't have any dry shampoo in my hair. The dry shampoo just makes it like chalky, you know what I mean? But whatever. I had to get to bed last night. I couldn't be up all night freaking straightening my hair. Yeah, and I feel like that's just so important to talk about, like, not rushing and, like, really getting to know someone. Because I think that, like, and I talk about this a lot on my channel, like, we as women, like, we have very intense emotions. And, like, we get very, like, giddy and very excited, like, when we like a guy. But, like, it's really important that we, like, slow down and be discerning. And I think a part of that is, like, really being strong in your church and having a really strong church family around you. And, like, having, like, really strong Christian girlfriends that you tell everything to. You know what I mean? And, like, because, like, if something's weird, your girlfriends are going to tell you, you know what I mean? And, like, a guy who is kind, a guy who is Christian, a guy who is loving isn't going to care that you have girlfriends. In fact, he's going to prefer it. Like, that's the way I was raised. Like, my dad always taught me, like, guys don't like it when girls don't have friends. Like, that's a red flag. Like, you need to have girlfriends. You know what I mean? Because he's like, when you girls get emotional, like, the way you cry, the way you get angry, like, it scares the men. Like, it scares us. Like, we don't know what to do with it. And that's the point, that you need other women in your life to be able to unload on and be able to, you know what I mean? Like, biblically, it's like, I think it's like share one another's burdens, that type of thing, you know what I mean? But any relationship that isolates you, that's a red flag, girl. That is a one heck of a red flag. But also, like, don't isolate yourself, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have to make a conscious effort to have your own hobbies and have your own thing, because us girls, like, we love so blindly and so easily that we have to, like literally force yourself, like, no, I'm gonna take a yoga class, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go to the gym with the girls. Like, no, I'm gonna go to brunch with the girls. Like, see you later, babe. You know what I mean? It has to be, like, a conscious choice, because naturally, like, we just love so fast and so intense, you know what I mean? And then I think sometimes that stuff, like, leads to some broken hearts. Annoying. I need, like, a noise machine outside of my room, because, like, I don't know. I'm very overstimulated from the holidays. It's gonna take me a while to, like, come back down. I feel a lot better today, but, like, I need my lip gloss. I feel a lot better today than I felt, like, yesterday, because yesterday I was just done. The full holiday season came to a head yesterday, and I was like, I'm done. I'm exhausted, you know? But it's just, like, so much so fast at the holidays, I get really, like, overloaded and overwhelmed. And maybe I just need to do my Christmas shopping, like, super early, like July. I need to do Christmas shopping in July, wrap everything, put it in a box, forget about it. That way I can really enjoy my holiday season, you know what I mean? And I don't have to, maybe that's what I should do. I don't have to, like, rush around for gifts, because the stores get crazy, people get crazy, budgeting gets crazy. So okay, I think my hair is done. That's what she looks like. I saw this, somebody doing this like as a trick to like smooth down the flyaways like on top of the head. And I feel like it works. Because I thought that was just kind of inevitable. I was like, I mean, that's how you tell that somebody has real hair and isn't wearing a wig, is you have the new growth, like the hair that's growing from the scalp and it's like sticking up because it's short. Because it's new growth, you know what I mean? But then I saw that people actually do, look, it's popping right back up now. Whatever. Whatever. I can't answer that question, sorry James, but I can say that I'm a daughter of Christ. That's my sign. Hope that helps. And my favorite verse in the Bible is Psalm 23. More so, that's like a series of verses, you know what I mean? I need to bump my ends. We're gonna start bumping the ends now. That's what I always do at the end of straightening my hair. Or should I just leave it straight today? I don't know. No, bump the ends. I always bump my ends. Bump, bump, bump. Bump the ends. Yeah. I love a good bumped ends look. It just makes the hair look more healthy, you know? Like, I don't know, it like curls the, uh-oh. I got my freaking, okay. My bracelet was stuck. Ew, that one didn't turn out. I hope that this year is just like 2022. I loved 2022. Like, I had such a good year. I hope it's just like that. That's so true. Made it out alive, but I think I lost it. Said that I was fine, said it from my coffin. Okay. I want the top pieces a little bit more curly. I want them curled in a little bit more. Remember how I done? That's my life, so ooh. I feel kind of crazy in this makeup cell. Did I learn by myself? Learn makeup by myself? Yes, I did. What do I like to watch on the couch? I really like girly movies. I don't like anything scary or anything sad. So I love Adam Sandler. I love Tyler Perry. I love shows like Gossip Girl. What am I watching right now? Honestly, I've been rewatching I've been watching Hannah Montana lately. I recently have been working through like a lot of Prime has a lot of really good movies. I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching a movie that I never finished it. I was watching it like right before Christmas time, and then Christmas time started, and then I just started going crazy in the Christmas movies because like you can only watch Christmas movies at Christmas time. You know what I mean? But if you don't, it just feels weird. At least for me, because I'm not a Christmas person. But anyways, so I like put it on hold. But now that Christmas time is over, I think I'm gonna start watching it again. And the movie, I think it's called like The President's Daughter or something. It has Katie Holmes in it, and like I saw that it was 2000s, and like I love all things 2000s. So like I started watching it, but I haven't finished it yet. The film of Adam Sandler's daughter? No, I haven't. I saw her in Happy Gilmore, the new one with Travis Kelce and Bad Bunny in it, and his wife was in it too. It's really cool. Do-do-do-do. Bet you think she's so cool. I didn't realize that was the angle that y'all were watching me at the whole time. It's kind of weird. It's a weird angle. So, bet you think she's so cool. Made it out alive, but I think I lost it. Said that I was fine, said it from my coffin. Remember when I started walking? That's my life. So, I should audition. I've thought about that before, like auditioning for Netflix or something, but like, you have to remember, like, I live in a small town, so like stuff like that, like, doesn't, I feel like people in bigger cities are like more connected to that stuff, but like, I'm in such a small town that I'm just not, you know what I mean? So I have to travel somewhere to do that, but I have considered that. I would love to be in one of the Baddia movies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, girls. Thank you girls for hanging out with me today. And I hope that all you girls subscribe. Also follow me on Snap and follow my Facebook. And I will see you girls tomorrow. And thank you so much for another wonderful live. Bye.